Welcome back, Savages, to another video. What we have here is my trusty Nerd Miner. Now, I've done a few videos on the Nerd Miner and upgrading it to different firmwares, and on the very latest firmware it's mining away at 75 kilohash a second. So this right here was my first experience of solo Bitcoin mining, and as you can see, with a valid blocks equals 0, I still not hit that elusive Bitcoin block. But you never know, it might be something that I do hit in the future. But I do like a gamble. Speaking of gambling, it's time to take things to another level. Now when I mean next level, I'm talking Bitaxe. They are the undisputed king of low-powered solo Bitcoin miners. And without further ado, we're going to do an unboxing. And it's their very latest Bitaxe Gamma. Let's go. So look at that. Is that not a thing of beauty? You've got an orange 3D printed frame, upgraded Noctua fan on the front, and you've also got a rear fan right there as well. This was purchased from D-Central and it looks absolutely brilliant. What else do we have in the box? Oh look, 3D printed dog, nice. Got a green zombie, great texture, good finish on that, and a bit of its brain hanging out, nice. Looks like we've got an additional frame if we need it. Bitaxe badge, and we've got a couple of stickers as well. D-Central as well. And we've got another Bitaxe logo, very nice. And this is the power adapter. Now the power adapter is a 2-pin one, which is a bit of a chew-on for the UK market. So I will be taking the original extra adapter they've got there, leaving it on its 2 pins that come with it. And I'm always very careful about any type of 2-pin kit I use over here in the UK. So I mean, there's many different types of converters you can get really cheap ones, but I would wholeheartedly recommend this if you're in the UK. This is a Go Travel Americas to UK adapter. It's certified for electrical safety standards, which is good. And on the back of it, you'll see that it does say it's suitable for 2-pole unearthed and 3-pole earthed plugs. It's not going to convert the voltage, it'll simply convert the adapter from US to UK. So I'll recommend this, and I'll leave a link in the description where you can buy this. And the other thing is, you get a lot of these adapters where when you plug the 2-pin into it, it just drops out. This has got a kind of bit of a holding mechanism. I'll show you right now. So this is what the adapter looks like right here. So you've got the UK pins on that side, this will plug into here, and you've got the little clips on there, and this will go straight into that like that, and it holds in. See, it doesn't drop out like some adapters you get, but that's a really good hold and it's much safer. So I definitely recommend this, and I'll leave a link in the description where you can buy this. So while we're here, let's have a look at the specs of the power adapter. So the power adapter is rated at input 100 to 240 volts at 1.2 amps max, and the output is 5 volts at 6 amps. So we'll be hooking this up to a power meter and doing a power consumption test once we've got it all connected up and running. Now the great thing is, D-Central have also included an instruction manual and setup guide, which is great to see. So we're just going to be following these instructions, and I'm going to show you how to set up one of these Bitaxe Gammas really easy. So configuring the miner, step number 1 is to connect it to a power supply. So we've got the Bitaxe connected to the power adapter, which is plugged into a power monitor. So just to give you an idea, without it being configured at all out of the box, you're getting about 6.9 watts. So when you switch it on for the first time, it'll try and connect to the hotspot that was originally configured out of the box. It'll try and connect about 5 times and then it fails. So that's when you come in and use your own mobile phone to connect to the hotspot that it creates. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So I've just gone on the Wi-Fi settings of my phone, and I can see the Bitaxe Wi-Fi hotspot right here. So I'm going to connect to it. Now we should then automatically open up a web browser and go to the IP address 192.168.4.1. Once you've done that, you can click on the 3 red bars right here, go to network settings. Once you've done that, you just go in here and configure your own Wi-Fi settings right here, and then click on save. And then you must restart the device so it picks up the changes. So to change the settings for the solo mining, if you're sticking with CK Pool, all you need to do is change the Stratum user, and the Stratum user is going to be your Bitcoin address dot your worker name. You can enter a password if you want as well, and then you don't need to change anything else other than scroll all the way down, click on the save, and that'll save the config. So I've just restarted the device and it's picked up a local IP address, which is great on my network, and then you get another screen which is probably too small to see on the camera, but it gives you the gigahash a second, which is about 1200, and the temps as well. So while we're here and we've got it all connected up, we can see that the device is fully mining away, which is great. Let's have a look at the power consumption, and you can see that when it's in full mining mode, it's using around about 23.4 watts of power, which is great. In terms of amps, that's 0.15 amps. So let's just have a look at the mining stats right now. So I've had this running for a few days and I'm getting roughly 1.07 terahash a second. It's advertised as 1.2 terahash, but I'm not complaining. And the good thing is I'm not having any dropouts. It seems to be quite consistent, which is great across the board. So yeah, looks to be working great. On this page, you can also see the odds of finding a block. In one day, you've got a 0.001% chance. In a year, you're talking 0.007%. Now, looking at the 1 year percentage, you'd think 0.007% is incredibly low, and the chances of you hitting a block are very low, and it is. But just bear in mind, in the last year or two alone, there has been 3 Bitaxe devices, not the Gamma, which is the top end device, but the Supra, which has got a lower hash rate than the Gamma, that have hit a Bitcoin block and got 3.2 Bitcoin. So that is quite impressive. Now, please bear in mind, this is not financial advice. Please do your own research, but I do like a flutter and I do like a bit of a gamble when it comes to the lottery. So hopefully, if I have this running, you never know, you might hit that elusive Bitcoin block a lot quicker than you would the Nerd Miner. Before you think you're seeing double, or whether this is a camera trick, no, this is indeed 2 Bitaxe Gammas. That's right, so we've got double the chance of winning an elusive Bitcoin block and double the hash rate. So we'll see how this pans out in the future. You never know, I might get lucky. So in terms of the specs, so the Gamma is the top of the line Bitaxe miner right now for Bitcoin. It's using an ASIC chip from the Antminer S21 Pro, and you get a hash rate between 1 and 1.2 terahash a second. Now, the Bitaxe Gamma replaces the previous one, which was again an excellent miner called a Bitaxe Supra, and that had a hash rate of 625, so this is almost double. Now, if you were to buy this from d-central, there's a number of configuration options. You can choose the case color. There's plenty of options right there. I went for orange because I just like that color on there. You can have basic cooling or different cooling options. The one I went for and in this video is the nocturne cooling one. And then you can choose the different types of power adapters as well. So there you go, savages. If you want to take your low-powered solo Bitcoin mining game to the next level, I would wholeheartedly recommend the Bitaxe Gamma. I'll leave a link in the description where you can buy the Gamma. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, and I'll see you savages on the next one.